quick walkthrough, Sonoma next gen. This lap's a 16.897. This is strictly like qualifying. I'm not gonna drag this video out too much. So coming to the start line, you start getting up in the revs here if you get a good launch. So you may shift up to fifth, but I think just leaving it in fourth is probably a decent idea. You're gonna kind of start lifting right as you're crossing the line almost, and where it starts to redline. I do go up to fifth. You're going to end up going down to second, but you want to get to the left. You want to get on the other side of this yellow line with your left sides if possible, and you want to be at second gear as you're getting to here. So you want your left sides going across this curb here. And then you want to catch the front part of this rumble strip here with your right sides. Go up to third. Kind of where the apex here, or like where the furthest left of this yellow line. There's also kind of a drop down here a little bit before that. But yeah, kind of right here. Gonna stay third gear. You can touch this curb a little bit on the left side. You don't want to get your lefts all the way up on it and bounce the car. You want to avoid this curb to the right, but you want to get your right sides right on that yellow line if possible. You can't apply full throttle until about here, until you're over the crest. Brake marker for here is this little random dirt patch. A little bit before that, that's just kind of a sight thing to go off of. I'm braking. Yeah, I'm probably braking as it's like getting to the front of my car. You might be a little bit earlier. Go down to second gear. Avoid the curb to the inside if possible. Bouncing the car is never great. You have to wait until you're all the way across this rumble strip before you decide to go full throttle. If you do it before that, car's going to get unstable. Exit out close to the wall. Third gear. So the wall's kind of dark here, and then it gets lighter, and then obviously the end of the wall. Somewhere rare that color transition takes place. About here, you can see there's a little bit of a drop down in it as well. Yeah, I'm kind of braking right as I'm passing that. Down to second gear. I think ideally you get your tires up on the curb to the inside a little bit, staying in second gear here. I don't know if that's always going to happen though. Try and get a straight drive off, get up to third. You will start kind of getting some tire spin as you're trying to put the throttle down. You're also turning there. But third gear through here, kind of jump across this curb here, and then you'll jump across the other curb. Just widens up the entry for this turn. Get your lefts up on this curb. Sets you up nice and wide here. You don't want to touch that curb. Go up to fourth. You don't want to push out wide here. Just kind of feather the throttle to keep it on the left side. You can flat out it, but you're going to start pushing, and then you're going to have to lift inevitably to get back to the left side, which is going to be slower. So left side's on this curb. I went up to fifth there. I think you can just stay in fourth. And maybe if you're doing a really fly or qualifying lap, you go up to fifth. But braking a little bit after the start of the rumble strip here, but you want your left side tires on there. Go down to third gear. Exit out nice and wide. Alright, the track falls away. There's a kind of a dip, and also the end of these yellow strips here. Right when those are ending is when I'm lifting and braking. So that's the sight line I use. Second gear, hold it nice and tight here. Throttle off? I think I was actually on a faster lap the second one, but I ended up wrecking. Alright, I'll watch it. When I'm on my triples, it kind of does weird stuff with the camera, but let me see if I can straighten this out some. Alright. The closer you can be to that wall on the inside, the better. And I say get your left sides on here, but I'm not even doing it. Like, it feels like you are, but I do get them on the rumble strip there. I get close to it. I actually do touch the curb a little bit there, but yeah, once you've crossed over here, because you can see there's a bit of a bump in this curb here, but once you're over it, you can pretty much go flat out with no issue. Get up on that curb a little bit. Jump those curbs. Up on that curb. Avoid this one to the inside. Hold it nice and tight to the left here if possible. Down to third. And then hug the barrels. I'd say there's more time in it. As you can see, my line isn't 100% crisp. So there, I could probably get a few more tenths out of it, but that is it. Talk to you later.